And we are live. You can catch us on YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, Kick, and Facebook. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll be right back with you, Howlers. Howls over Baaz. I'm Jacob Casas, and today we have a very special guest in the den today. We got Lizzy G up in the den.
I don't know which way to look, but I like, hey.
How you doing, Lizzy?
Doing well. Thank you for having me.
So I'm going to have you introduce yourself to our audience. Tell them a little about who you are and what you do.
All right. Well, I go by the name Lizzy G. The G stands for good intentions. I'm an independent artist.
Okay.
Represent myself. I sing, songwrite, do a little modeling. I'm just myself throughout this little thing called life, and yeah, it brings me to meet a lot of new people like you guys. So thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on. So tell us about how you got started in the singing industry.
Well, no, I've been singing since I was 2, writing since I was 7, right? But life has its hurdles, and I recently just learned how to release my music on YouTube and TuneCore and all of that stuff. So I've been singing forever. I just didn't know how to get myself out there or how to ever start as far as business, professional-wise. But as far as singing and songwriting, I've been doing it as a kid. It was sort of like an escape type of thing.
So you write to escape like the reality?
Yeah, what was going on around me. It was the only way I could just like shut out and be in my personal creative space and just like, a la verga lo demás. Oh, sorry. I don't know if I was...
No, we cuss. We can't fucking cuss on here.
Okay,
there's no
I'm
fucking
so
cussing
sorry.
on this podcast.
Okay.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right.
Yeah, we cuss around here.
Okay.
Maybe too much. I don't
Like,
know.
sometimes it just slips out, you know, the Latina side of it, like,
No, so you're Latina.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
Mexican, Italian.
You're Mexican, Italian. Okay. Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Got some meanness in you.
We tame it down. We tame it down, you know. We don't bring the bull out. We good.
So where are you from?
I was originally born in Pomona.
Okay.
Like I said, I grew up in foster care, so I have a few different cities. Like I lived in Colton, Ontario, Azusa, Bowen Park, Covina, La Puente. Los Angeles was the longest place that I've ever lived. It was like 10 years, South Central.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
So you grew up all over the place.
Hell yeah. They bounced me around like a ping pong.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, I kind of grew up around like all those areas too that you mentioned.
Yeah.
So that's pretty crazy.
Familiar,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Where we here.
So you went to school everywhere.
Yeah, 8
Yeah.
different high schools
Yeah.
growing up.
Dang.
So
8. That's more than me. I did go to 5 different high schools, but
that's
8
still
you beat
a lot.
me.
No, but
You
that's
beat me.
That's still a lot. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
everybody just has 1, maybe 2.
I know. I
We
know.
surpassed the 5.
Yeah.
So
That's wild. So,
yeah.
so tell us a little bit about this singing. So you would write at first to escape, but what kind of stuff would you write about when you were younger?
Just life that was happening, things that were going on. So I grew up in a very traumatic household, right? I emancipated out of foster care. I don't know my real father, but my mother was always a bad influence. Not to say I forgave, I give it a guy, whatever. But she was a prison mama. I had a child chilling mama. My mother's days were always like a letter in the mail. And I was the oldest of my 5 brothers. Well, 4 brothers, 1 sister. And I was basically an adult at an early age. So I didn't really know what was going on, but I just knew that I had a big role and responsibility ever since a child. So I never really had a childhood, but I had a voice, and I learned how to conduct it and use it. And started off as poems. I would have poems in my notebook and just like little phrases, little positive words that will stick out to me, whether it was at school and, you know, like affirmation, things that bring out the best in the moment that was happening. So, yeah, just putting it all together.
And you said there's 5 of you total?
Yeah, well, there was. My sister passed away in foster care.
Oh,
so
okay.
God
I'm sorry
bless
to hear
her.
that.
It happened. But like I said, it's all a journey called life.
So they're actually blood relatives?
Yeah, all
Okay.
mine.
And were they did they get adopted or anything, or were they all through foster care with you the whole time?
Once two of my brothers are like twins, so 3 of them have the same dad. My mama had like 4 different dads. I don't know what's wrong with her, but hey, we ain't gonna talk about that. All I know is that once their father got out of prison, he did get custody of his kids, but myself, my sister, and one of my other little brothers, we were just like left in the system and had to age out. So
Okay.
yeah.
How have you been dealing with life since all that's happened?
Well, I just look at it like, oh, I'm blessed to have made it through. Not many of us make it alive.
Mm-hmm.
And I think of people who have it worse, and it helps me keep the present of now and know how to get through whatever I got. Like God will always provide you with the tools to get through the next day. And with
Yeah.
that, I've always been a big believer. So
That's really, good to even explain it like that because a lot of people don't think of life like that, you know,
it's like
and it's really good to see life positive.
yeah, like life's gonna throw you out in so many different ways and angles, but it's like what you're gonna do with that pain. You're gonna let it consume you, or you're gonna break through and try to figure out what's new and what's out there. Despite I believe everything happens for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that whatever you believe in, the universe, okay, it's the air that's keeping us alive. But I believe in God,
Yeah.
and I believe that He will not put you through anything that you're not gonna be able to handle. It's like He gives His strongest battles to His strongest soldiers, right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, dang, God, I'm trying to be a soldier no more. I'm trying to be a woman. But hey,
I like
here
that.
we go. Wonder Woman, I guess it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you say you believe in God, I believe in God, right? So when you say believe in God, who's God to you?
God to me, okay, so I grew up like they baptized me, I guess, as a kid or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But with all the things I've been through, I've studied all the religions, and I learned that God is just something. It's a higher power, obviously, but it helps you be higher within yourself as well. I don't really know how to word it. It's more like a feeling and a vibration, an emotion, and a level of consciousness that you have to realize that all the pain will bring you to. So some get suffocated in it, but like I say, some use it as a way to uprise their consciousness as a whole being. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's just a higher
Well, see, like
power,
me,
you
I,
could
I
say.
I believe in Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Like, do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's cool. Because on here, I try to like see like you guys can give whatever you want. You can talk about however. You don't have to feel like you hold back on anything.
Yeah, definitely.
So whatever you want to say, this is.
Yeah,
this
well, the
is
great I
platform.
am sent, Jesus Christ as
Yeah.
a messenger. So that's
Yeah.
why I pray. I'm the great I am, and He shows me what I am, and we go right there. So
I like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So how long have you believed in Jesus Christ?
Well, forever. Like I said, I know there was always something protecting me as a child. It kept my insight, and my mind, like above the chaos and
Yeah.
whatnot. Then I didn't know what it was, but little by little, as I grew older, I started to see that I was never left alone. I always had Him protecting me, and His word and His faith and the hope that I have for Him just grew stronger with each day and each trial that I've already surpassed. It's like I am not operating off of my own strength. Like we cannot. Some maybe think that they could. I'm no judgment on that, but like I said, I know what I believe in due to the circumstances and the proof that I've already endured that helped me
Yeah.
make a way out. So,
What are some of the trials that you went through by being in foster care?
oh, it was hard. It was a lot. So, like I said, one of the hardest thing I think was when my sister passed away. I was still in foster care. She was 16, and I had to gain rights over her body, even though we were in the system. I was 19 at the time, but I emancipated out of foster care at 21. So I had to call the warden of the prison that our mother was at just to get my sister's body released. The social workers were not doing anything to help. They were trying to cover up the abuse and all of the previous attempts that she tried to escape
Wow.
beforehand. Yeah, left her black and blue. Left her with a family that basically just seen her as a check. That's how foster kids are seen as. They're just like
Yeah.
a quick buck. And it's unfortunate because we have feelings, we have spirits, and we want homes, but we don't always get that fortunate in those situations. So it tends to toughen you up a bit. But that was one of the hardest things. Just took over 23 days to bury my sister. They were trying to get rid of her body. And
They're trying to get rid of it?
yeah, because after 30 days, like the morgue and all that stuff, they dispose of it. And the social workers didn't provide me with any financial help. I used all my foster care money to get my baby girl buried. I consider them like my children,
Yeah.
So she was 16, signed her death certificate, and
Damn. That had been hard.
it was a time. It was a time, choosing the casket and things like that. It's not nothing that you really consider doing alone at an age, especially when I had children of my own in the foster care system.
Mhm.
That was a whole nother battle. But yeah, I think that was one of the most hardest moments in my life.
You said you had children of your own too, and they were in.
No, they were never in foster care. They
Okay.
were always with me. But
Okay.
as a mother in foster care, I was going through domestic violence with the man that I was with, and had my first child at 15, and so on and so forth. So
How many kids do you have?
I have 3. Yeah,
3, okay.
all from the same guy. But I escaped in 2019.
Oh wow! Well, congrats on that.
Thank you.
Escaping.
It made the news. It made Channel
Oh,
5
really?
news. Yeah.
So what happened then? If it made the news, it must have been pretty big.
Yeah, well, he lied. He had no choice but to okay, so when you're in a relationship, I was 13, mind you. When you're in a relationship like that, they try to slowly isolate you from family, even though I never had family checking up on me and whatnot. But he had to reach out because in that night, well, he was going to kill me. I was fighting with the guns, you know. Sometimes when you plan your escape to leave an abusive relationship, it doesn't always go as planned. And as a narcissist, they're always going to vocalize otherwise and reverse the blame and whatnot. But I still believe that's not right for people to leave women black and blue and break my nose. That's just cricket. Look at like Pinocchio. But hey,
you can't even tell.
Okay,
so it looks good.
Straighten it up a bit. We're good. But at least I can smell the food that I make. So, yeah, I escaped in 2019. No one believed me. They thought I was like lying and stuff. And then I was under the verge of like a mental breakdown. So it was like when you've been like abused and just tossed left and right, it's like the chemical imbalance in your brain has a capacity of just enduring so much. Like you could say in your mind that you're okay and whatnot, but as far as the body taking on all that physical trauma and mental trauma and all that is just like a thread ready to like break. So that's what happened. But it led to a brighter insight. And like I said, in that moment, no one believed me. So I didn't know how to compose myself. I was just like a wreck running, just trying to get help. And instead they handcuffed me and they freaking put me in the mental hospital. And yeah. And then he had no choice but to reach out to the family that was previously housed with, which was my little brother's real dad and all that stuff. They were the ones that actually had news connections, and they knew it had something to do with him. But like I said, we're not trying to speak about him. We're just going to say that story led them to have no choice but to reach out and get like a wide news broadcast and try to see where I was. And I was just in the mental hospital, just losing it, trying to tell everybody, like, I can't go back. He's gonna hurt me. He wanted to take my life. So it was very, very scary.
So what happened when you got out then? How did that whole situation?
When I got out, I had to play it off. I had to play it off in order to get, closer to my kids, because he was like, oh, no, you're crazy and you're not in the condition to take care of the kids. And, the mom conducts it and all that stuff. So I had to play stupid. I had to act sane. I had to act like I was going to be with him again and all that, just to gather my kids and run away the right way, So it was very hard and very mental challenging, but we did it. Shit.
Dang, well, congrats on taking off on that.
Oh, yeah,
and
deuces.
And you said that was 2019?
Yes.
So how's everything now?
Everything is, I've been pursuing my music. All I did was just bring my story to life into lyrics and melodies. And I always put my children first. But like I said, I'm in no rush. I'm not here to be famous. I'm not here to be anything. I'm just here to be myself and share my story and be vulnerable in certain areas in hopes that it'll reach other people who might be facing similar situations. So like I said, music was an outlet, but it came into something that everyone started to pay attention to, and they realized I was good at it. And all the growth that I've gained over the years has been organic. I released my first music video, I believe 5 years ago. It's called Have You Ever? I had to re-upload it, though. But like I said, I was having some YouTube issues. So the ones with a little bit of views on my YouTube channel is because I had to delete those and re-upload it. But it's okay. It's not about the views. It's about you, and who you are. So, yeah, I love what I do. It's been going the way God wants it to go, his pace, not mine. And with that, it keeps me stable and with whatever I got to go.
Have you been doing any shows?
Yes, that's the crazy part. Like, oh my gosh, people were trying to book me and whatnot. So I had to learn how to represent myself. So that way, I've done a lot of free shows. I remember when my first show, actually, there was Erica. She was in charge of B&B Entertainment at the time. Okay. So I give really props to her. It was just unfortunate because it was right out of my breakdown, and I didn't know how to trust people. Or I thought everyone was against me and all this shit. So, but she's an amazing person. She's the one who taught me how to get my music on the platforms and how to present myself. And she got me my first paid booking, and ever since then, I've just been locked in and learning how to do it on my own. And yeah, meeting a lot of new people over the years. So
that sounds great. Like that's a crazy story, where you like the whole upbringing to, having to get out of that relationship.
Yeah.
That sounds like you went through a lot.
You wouldn't think, huh? Like people just see a pretty face, but they don't see what's underneath.
Yeah, you don't have a hard look at all. You have like a really like sweet look.
Well, thank you.
So you wouldn't even know that.
That's how God wanted it to be. I told him, don't let me bleed on others, and if you're gonna use me as a vessel to your higher, use or whatever you want me, like I am here for you. You saved my life. You got me out of hard times. You're the only thing I've ever had. So whatever you want me to do, wherever you want me to say, wherever you want me to go, wherever you want me to bring along, and like I'm here, I'm doing it for him.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. So, what is like the next step you're trying to take right now? Is there anything you're trying to do with, even with your music or anything else that you're trying to take that next leap?
Like I think the right audience will find me. Like I love performing. I really want to pursue my music full time. Like behind the scenes, I do. This is not my full like source of income. I get
Okay.
bookings here and there, but it is difficult because they just see an independent woman and they're not really trying to give you chances. So you got to just be in their faces and knock
Yeah.
on doors. So.
Yeah.
I do Instacart on the side, but they just freaking let me go yesterday because of people making false reports on my thing. But it's okay.
Oh man.
I sell food. I sell comida. So I'm about to be up in the corner with my tamales. So I
Okay,
need
there
you
you
to
go.
support.
Hey, see.
So it's like I don't care. But just to make music my main source of income, like I know I'm too good to be driving around, putting my miles up on my car and all of that. Not to say that I'm not humble about it. I started selling churros in the callejones, running from the cops and shit. So it's like
You're like, hey, I'm used to this. Let's
yeah,
go.
it's like the
You
next
know?
one. Like it
Yeah.
is what it is. But definitely, my goal is just to be booked every weekend to have that support my life and the income for my children. So, because I am raising them on my own. So
Yeah, dang.
Yeah.
And you guys are out in Pomona right now?
right now, actually, it was like only a 15-minute drive for here.
Oh, okay.
I just moved here, so
Where? In Fontana?
Yeah,
Oh,
Montana.
okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you ain't far at all.
No, I was like,
Yeah.
heck yes, I could leave at 4:30. I'll be there. Got my Starbucks on the way. We're good. Gotta take my time to get ready because I am super like not always late, but I'm always like on the dot or 5 minutes before. But oh my gosh.
We always expect it actually with
Yeah.
women.
Okay, and like in my time, I'm there. Like in my head, I'm there on time. But like in
Yeah,
real life,
yeah.
like I don't know where the time went.
We already know you guys keep getting ready as you guys are ready.
Yeah, I
We already
changed
know.
my heels like 3 times. Like no.
We have these episodes called DNRs. It's dating and relationships. I don't know if you've seen some of the clips on
Okay.
Instagram, but we already know that we're not going to start on time because it's all mostly women.
Oh, okay,
So-
okay. But I was on time for you.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got
yeah.
here.
Oh yeah, we were the ones
Yeah.
late today, actually,
No,
guys.
I got
so,
here at 4:45.
yeah. She got in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I came out, she was already here.
Yes.
Yeah. So are you dating now?
I am not dating.
You're not
but
dating.
someone like found me. Okay, so recently, shout out to Jaime from the Hope Project and all that stuff. It's a crazy story.
Hope?
I'm gonna keep it,
Okay.
behind walls before. But we sang for a prison recently at Corkin Prison.
You said what?
Corkin Prison.
What is that?
It's a prison.
Okay.
We sang there for inmates. They just
Wow.
threw us in the yard, and there was
What the heck? Was it female or
no
male?
a male prison.
Oh man, you know they were loving you.
But they were conductive. They were handling themselves great.
They got to.
I didn't even know what like the rules there. I seen everybody on their knees, not knowing that it was like a lockdown, and I was like, "Oh, they're praying for us."
Dang.
I was like, "Thank you, God." I was like, it was so funny, but yeah. Shout out to Jaime from there, the homegirl, Lady Old School. She was doing her thing. Angel Baby from the radio.
Oh yeah,
was right
she's
there.
been on here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. That's
yeah.
the whole. She's funny. She's funny as hell. We had a good time.
Angel Baby and Angel Baby's been on here. We even show him one of his things. We have some effects from him.
Okay.
So we got him on the sound effect
That's
board.
dope.
Orale.
See, there he is right there.
There we go. Orale.
Yeah, he was a good episode. He was a really good episode. Yeah.
That's so funny. So there was inmates in there. I went to the restroom that I got locked in because the latch didn't work.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then
You're probably all scared, huh?
I was just like, okay, let me just relax. I'm like, they're gonna come looking for me anyway. And then you hear the officer outside. Are you locked in there? I was like, yeah.
Dang.
They're like, and then he opened it and he's like, okay, let me show you what happened. I was like, it's not your fault. I was like, okay, I know how to unlock a door. It was just a jammed old door.
Yeah.
But on my way out of the restroom, there was like prisoners on the other side of the gate and stuff. Like, hey, could you call Angel Baby over here? My mom's been listening to him forever and all that stuff. I was like, okay. So I went, called Angel Baby. I didn't think it was nothing big for them, like, and just right there, just being me, just being, in my own little world.
Yeah.
And yeah, he went and he talked to them, but he had to do it low key. Like we had to do it low key. I was like, okay, go to the bathroom. So right there one time. So, he ended up writing his show, because Angel Baby is like on the Art LeBeau show and whatnot. He ended up writing him a letter and made it like he said it was the best moment of his life. He was like, shout out Lizzy G and everybody who came through for making it happen. And it was just like really, really. It was hard to leave because, there's people in there. They put us in there with people that were doing life and all different charges. And
Yeah.
at the end of the show, they allowed us to sign things, and we were like face to face.
That's
you know,
crazy.
Like,
I never heard of that. You know,
Me
I've
either.
never seen anything like that.
True.
What city was that in?
It was near Bakersfield. It's called
Oh, okay.
Corkin Prison. So,
And,
shout
and
out.
how long were you? Like, how long was the performance? All that
Well,
kind of stuff.
I had a 20-minute set, so it was pretty long. Me and the homegirl had 20-minute sets. Others varied, but yeah, they loved us. They're
I'm sure.
yeah. And then she was like,
"Hey, you could have just stood there,
yeah.
and then
I
would
was
have been
like,
straight with that."
They were like, okay, Lizzy, it's time to go. I was like, great. Let us change some lives.
But they probably got punked right before it started, like, because you if not, they would never be able to do that again. But at the same time, you can't even like look look a certain way, do certain things. They'll just take you down.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they probably had them all in check. Like, yeah, this is
Yeah.
the rules, and they all stood by it.
Yeah, they had some, they're bigger people, their guards or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go too much into word details.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it
Yeah.
feminine, but I definitely had the watchers and people who are on guard and
Yeah.
everything. So it was just amazing getting to interact with them and giving them that experience.
And Angel Baby set that up. He set all that up.
It was Jaime from the Hope Fest project.
Okay.
So he represents like a church foundation. Danny Trejo was supposed to go, but
Oh, okay.
fortunately he had surgery. God bless you.
Uh-huh.
And he wasn't able to make it. But they had Danny Trejo freaking face painted and everything. And they wanted us all to sign it. And
Oh, okay.
they had dogs in the yard. They had dogs. They had their own pet. And then the homegirl, Lady Old School, she asked one of the people who was in charge of coordinating the stuff. It was two
Uh-huh.
women. She's like, "Oh, can we go pet the dogs?" And then she said, "Yeah." So we were allowed to pet the dogs.
Oh, dang.
And
I would be tripping out. I thought they'd be attacking you because those
Mhm.
dogs are like crazy. The jail dogs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You talking about old school Becky Lou?
Oh no, Lady Old School. She's
Oh, okay,
like a
okay.
she's a beautiful artist.
Uh-huh.
She has her thing going on, but you should check her out if you haven't.
Yeah,
heard her stuff.
yeah.
She's
We
definitely-
had old school Becky Lou on here.
Oh, okay.
She does the Art LeBeau show. Or she
Okay.
was doing the show.
Yeah, I know her. Yeah, I met
Oh, you
her a
know
few-
her too?
I met her a few
Okay.
times. Yes.
Yeah.
So she was actually at the toy drive that I did recently with Chino Mike.
Yeah, I
He's
know
like-
Chino Mike.
yeah, they're
Yeah. I mean,
crazy.
he's never been on here, but we've like hung out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We've chilled. Yeah.
So he was part of that event as well. And he was
Okay.
there speaking to
You know
them.
everybody then.
Hey, everybody knows me. It just all
Yeah.
came together. I
Yeah.
just.
So they reached out to you? Is that how it all went?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I just arrive at places.
How'd you get in that whole little like clique, I guess?
I didn't. Like I'm not in a clique.
No, I know. You're not in the game. No, like because they all do things together.
Uh-huh.
So I was just wondering how it all happened, like how they reached out to you and they just told you to come like perform.
yeah,
Is that the first time you did anything with them, or?
With that specific project,
Uh-huh.
yes.
Okay.
And it's amazing because it's stationed in Pomona, which is my hometown.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, right across from the courthouse with all the memories I had.
I know.
So we changing the.
They even do the Chicano Film Festival there now.
Yes.
So we had them in here, Chicano
Okay.
Hollywood and all them too, and so yeah, you did you go to that too, or?
I've been to a couple Chicano Hollywood things. Like I
Okay.
said, I met him through Thrifts. She's like a fashion designer and runs
Okay.
shows. Like I said, during the time I met her, I was just out of the hospital and just like getting my mind back. So I didn't trust nobody. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, girl. That wasn't me. That was my survival.
You were on survival mode.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just like when you're always on the edge and like
Yeah.
PTSD down and like,
How do you feel now though? You feel
I
good?
feel, yeah.
You seem like you're good.
Yeah, I pray to God. I was like, God, please help me decipher the difference between a real threat and what is just in my mind. And I was like, he was like, all right, girl, I got you.
I mean, that makes sense though. I mean, like, it takes even people that I go to prison, it takes them a while to get
To bounce back.
adapted to the
Yeah.
world again because they think everybody is against them.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, I'd have to say like it happened within the last 6 months. So recently.
Oh,
It
really?
was something that I've never prayed for, and I was like, I don't know, I could pray for that. But I was like, let's just pray for it because I don't want my connections to be ruined off of my past traumatic experiences and it interfering with how I conduct and communicate with others. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm not crazy, It was just a certain
We're all a little
environment,
crazy, but it's cool.
but you
You are a woman.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
we ain't going back to that place.
I'll just be
So-
normal crazy.
Yeah, like you just gotta act sane. That's all. But it's okay. We're
Put it on the face. Yeah, I'll just put it on the face
yeah,
today.
It's okay. But
I did ask. I said, are you dating? You said Jaime. So is that who you're dating?
no,
Oh no.
no.
Okay.
yeah, well, I got a few.
Oh, you got a few sneaky
No.
links. Is that what you
No,
mean? Oh.
not a few. Like I got a lot of love. I don't do sneaky links. Like, if I have one person, like
Okay, so you got one person.
Get my heart broken by the person until they do themselves wrong, and then
So you're not dating right now?
No,
Or
but
you
there's
are?
someone I'm talking to.
Okay.
He's kind of from the prison. So
He's what? He's in prison? You said he's in prison? Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Yeah.
You might want
I
to
know,
stay away from the prison
yeah.
guys now.
Yeah, I know. We're going to talk to God later. We go.
How long you been talking to him?
Well, since I sang there.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's toxic as fuck.
I was like,
what?
but yeah, we will see no more, you know. I don't
Oh, God. Oh, shit. That's pretty wild right there.
I know, but it's okay.
You just like prison guys? Is that what it is?
No, I never thought like I was like, no, I can't.
You're like, no, I can't. You're like, yeah, here's write me. Tell us how that story went down. Like, we gotta know this now.
But I was giving people my Instagram to ump up my views, my music and stuff, you
And
know?
he hit you up through Insta.
Fast as fuck. That same day, I was like, how do you even do that in there?
And you were like, yeah.
No, I was like, no, God, I can't do this. I was like, what test is this? I was like,
how long is he locked up for a long time though, or what? Long time.
We're gonna leave those details.
This shit is funny. This needs to be on
It's
the DNR.
funny, right? Like, nah, it's because I've given good guys a chance.
But you
and
want to
they
get bad
just-
ones now.
Nah, it's just that it is what it is. Hey,
Who's the good guys you give chance to? Let's hear about this.
well,
Because the last guy didn't sound good.
no. Well, after I left my ex,
Uh-huh.
my baby daddy, there was 3 guys that fucked it up. Not at the same time, okay?
I was gonna say, what?
I gave them a chance. They messed it up. All right, I closed off.
And they
for
were
a little
good guys,
bit.
you said?
They were not good guys.
Well, you said you gave good guys a chance.
Well, meaning that they weren't in.
Oh.
So.
Just because they're not in prison. That's
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
So what happened with those relationships?
they fucked it up themselves. Like, they
Uh-huh.
ven cara de pendeja, and they try to, like, you know, keep you
In a bubble?
in a fucking.
Are they?
What is
Are
that,
they? Do you
gaslighting
date cholos like cholo
No,
dudes?
no, I don't.
Because those are the kind of dudes that try to keep you locked up. You know what I mean?
No, like one was not a cholo. So the one after, like I said, it happened. Like I said, it was gaslighting for freaking 2 years and stuff. Cut him off. Next one, he fucked it up within the first 2 months. Cut him off. And then the third one, I was like, he would just try to, you know, lie about things, like wing it. You know, you can see the changes and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, I don't got time for that shit.
He
Cut it
changed
off.
up. Okay.
Yeah, so I keep my shit.
So
under
now it's
5.
like,
I'm
you
not
know
trying
what?
to count on this finger.
You're like,
no.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the prison dude now.
No, we're not going to try nothing. We just go relax and pray to God. And,
No, I'm just messing with
yeah,
you.
I don't know what the fuck I do with you guys. I'm my first life.
Yo, this is my first life. I'm just trying things out right now.
Hey, what is what it is. But yeah.
That's cool though. That's different.
Yeah.
That was the first time I heard that on the
It's
podcast.
funny. I was like, I don't know what to say, but hey, I'm a true. I speak that truth.
Hey, that's good. We tell the truth on here,
Yeah.
so you know.
Yeah, you got nothing to worry about. Shoot.
That's wild. So if you were like, okay, let's just go to this because, you know, the guys would want to know that's watching. Who would you, if you were to go, like, what kind of guy would you be looking for?
If you say that, then they're just gonna try to like shape
Pretend to be that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't got to write back to these guys.
Okay. I was like, I just want someone that could be protective over me. You know, someone that
Okay.
could lead. Somewhere I won't have to be all freaking pink Hulk in this bitch. Like, you know,
She said
like,
pink Hulk. I like that.
Like, I'm a nerd. I say to myself, and it's like I'm a Taurus, so people come poking, I let it slide. And
So your birthday's coming up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't celebrate my birthdays. I celebrate. Thank God for
I
birthday
try not to tell people either. Mine. I'm April 25th.
Okay,
What are
okay.
you?
May 15th.
Okay.
May 15th.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
all
you're a bull
Taurus.
too. Got the red on.
Yeah, I'm like, no flags out, so there's nothing to charge. We're good. It takes a while for me to get to that point, so that's why
Yeah.
I like to stay around people that bring me peace and bring me positivity and don't bring me anything that'll provoke me and get me out of character.
Yeah.
Make me look like a crazy bitch. Like, I don't want that.
No, I think that's good though. You gotta be around people that give you peace.
Yeah.
I don't even fuck with nobody no more that gives me any type of, you know, anger, anxiety. I just get rid of them.
Amen.
It's
That's
just it's too much drama.
Yep.
I ain't got time for that stuff.
Exactly.
There's just way too much going on in my life, and I kind of like that because then you just cut off the fat quickly
Yeah.
because you don't want to deal with it.
Exactly.
Like it's like you're bringing a lot of negative energy. I can't
Mhm.
fuck with that right now because I got this going on. So just
Yeah.
bounce, you know.
Protective of yourself.
Arguments and all that stuff. I think it gets.
Okay.
What's up, Mel?
We're waiting for you.
See,
Where is she at?
Sorry.
she's sorry,
I'm
guys.
the
She's
late one.
she's on woman time. Everybody.
Always,
Yeah.
every time.
Made it. So.
You know, it takes time
She just
for
bounced
this.
right off.
You know,
I
all
got
of
it.
this gorgeousness. No, I'm just kidding.
All this wo-
Get it.
we just gonna stick to
Ew.
woman time because we know how it goes over here on Howls over Baaz.
Yeah.
We say we're gonna start a DNR at a certain time. All the women don't show up on time.
Oh.
Yeah. I
Bruh.
mean, it happens. Sometimes they're early. Sometimes they're like on time, and then, you know, we just roll.
But you have
we
a long
roll with
drive?
it. It's about 20, 30 minutes depending on
Okay.
traffic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not down the
You're
street,
good,
like,
you're
yeah.
good. So, this is the first one that I was down the street from. So hell
Right.
yeah.
We were talking about. I want Mel to hear this because she goes on the dating relationships and we're always kind of against each other on the
Oh,
dating
yeah.
topics. But she's talking to. Why don't you tell her a little bit about who you're talking to?
Oh, I kind of heard.
you listened to
I
that?
was listening on the way in, so I
Yeah,
was like, because
so-
I don't want to ask questions when I get here, like that you've already like touched on, you know. But yeah, so I'll watch it on the drive just to get started and ahead of it a little bit,
Yeah,
so I can
but-
jump in and like smooth.
See, that's where I think where women like the way they choose like bed is pretty crazy sometimes. You know what I mean? Like it's like you guys kind of see red flags, and then you guys like fuck it, I'm going in anyway.
We've already been through the worst. So
Yeah.
that can happen.
Literally, I feel like through experiences, you try to give like people the benefit, right? The benefit of the doubt,
Yeah.
and it's like, because I've been told like, oh well, I'm not the same as the other guy, and it's like, but you're showing me the same things that I've experienced in the past. Like it's
Mhm.
hard to like take that away when you've already experienced that
Yeah.
multiple times from
Yeah.
guys, you know, and it's
Yeah.
just like, how do you choose, like, when, you know what I mean, and then you give in, you give them a chance.
Why
and
do you
it's like,
give in though? That's the thing. That's my whole
because
my
they
whole
say oh well, I'm
'Cause they're
I'm
sweet talking?
different,
On a
or
good mask.
yeah, they put on a good mask, and then they're
They put
like
on a
they
good
try to
mask.
convince you like they're different, or you know, like
And
they're
it's
not the
todo pendejas all
same,
lonely. Okay.
you know.
Well, they sort of,
Órale.
hey, that was perfect timing, John.
John kills me with those sounds because he be on it for the men, but never for the women.
That's right.
Oh my
That's
God.
right.
We're gonna have a talk. I'm gonna talk to Bernice about this.
I don't know. I could bring my Starbucks in here. I left that shit in the car.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
could have
yeah.
brought
Okay,
it in.
no,
Just-
girl.
yeah.
Okay. No.
It's my protein shake.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, that's
But yeah.
funny.
I heard about your relationship. That's new, right?
I don't know what it is right now.
It sounds like
Let's
it's.
Pen pal ship, or what is it called?
No,
Pen-
I don't know. Do they
It
spoil
sounds like
you
it's
from
a
the
dis-
inside if it's a pen pal?
It sounds like a disaster waiting to
Spoil
happen.
you?
Yeah.
What do
Oh,
you mean?
he's-
How's he spoiling you?
Like, no man has ever freaking given me shit but headaches. And he's freaking, I don't want to say numbers, but yeah, how the hell did they do that in there?
What do you mean?
Yeah, explain.
Like,
It's like, oh, do you need this, you that? I said, no. He's like, well, what's your Apple Pay? Here you go. Like, what the fuck?
oh,
Yeah.
So I
don't
wonder,
know what
has
it
he
is.
been for a long time already? Like,
I think he has like that old school type of mindset. He's been there for a long time already. Yeah.
Wha-
mm.
Fuck. This is that is crazy, bro. I can't. You cannot make this shit up, chat. Like you can't.
You know what? You know, and we can say the same for guys too. Like the stories that guys put us through too. Like it's just out there. It's insane.
But girls don't need to go through that. They just need to like filter them
We
out,
don't,
right?
but
And then just figure out like maybe I shouldn't date a guy in prison. Maybe I shouldn't date a big ass player. Maybe I
Yeah.
shouldn't date
Wow.
these guys. You
Yeah.
know,
Well, we'll
like,
see.
like I'm just thinking like me in my head like. I'm gonna be like, maybe I shouldn't date this chick that been ran through by 15 dudes. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Like,
well, you
like,
don't.
that's just-
You don't.
I don't
though,
date
like,
them. I just
Mhm.
I'm one running
Stop
through.
me,
Yeah.
You're cutting off your energy. That's it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I
But
think
that's
I
what
think
I'm
it's
saying.
definitely easier for men to do that, and even if they were to hook up, like they keep them in that category. You know, like for women, it's different. Like we're emotional creatures, so
Mhm.
we have it. We come with attachments sometimes. You know, even though we try not to. Like there's always gonna be
Yes.
that little bit of like attachment you
do you
gain
feel
with
attached to this guy already?
I've not
Yeah, you do.
Not attached.
Your eyes said it. You're attached. Your eyes
no,
said
I
it.
am observing. I'm in analysis mode.
It's
You-
new, right?
The way you said
Yeah.
it though, you're like nobody's ever done this for me like that. Like that seemed kind of
it's
like it.
He got my name tatted on his head.
Damn! You need to run your fucking ass
Already?
off. You need to run. You need
Wait,
to
wait,
run.
wait.
Yeah.
How long have you been talking to him?
This is
Hold
fucking
on.
wild, bro.
How
Bro,
long?
we can't make this up. We cannot
That's
make this shit
crazy.
up.
Right? I didn't tell him to do that shit.
How long have you guys been talking?
Did that turn you on or anything? What did that
The
do to you?
question is,
You
well,
you liked it. You liked it. You would have said no right away. You liked that
I'm
shit.
questioning. I never experienced this shit
So-
before.
but you like it though, huh?
Well, like I said, I don't know.
Damn. Are you
It's
toxic?
new.
No, I'm not toxic.
You're not toxic at all?
No, I'm very, responsible.
I don't
and
I don't
observant. I'm
see
not
it,
toxic
but
at all.
I have to talk to you more to see if
Yeah,
I
no,
if
I'm
I
not
could-
toxic.
Wait, so
I'm very.
How long has this been going on? Like the talking stage?
Oh my gosh. Well, like
Because I heard you. It was after
since
a
March
performance.
6th.
Oh, March 6th, just recently.
Dang, that's so
Yeah.
quick. And you guys named Ted on you. He's fucking out of it. Like
That's-
honestly, you need to run your fucking ass off from that
Okay.
one.
Yeah,
That's crazy for
That's-
him to do that shit.
that's
Yeah.
scary.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't even want him to know anything about you. I'd block him from everything after that shit.
Okay.
That's all bad shit. She's like, I ain't doing it. She's all,
Yeah.
hey, you want to be in love, huh? That's what it is. Like you want to be someone just to
Or just
love
let
you.
somebody love me. Shit.
That's
From
what I mean.
afar.
Like you want
It's
someone to. So that just feels good. See, that's what we talking about on the pod a lot. Like women need to feel desired. They need to feel that,
But I told
even
him
if
I
it's from a
wasn't looking,
psychopath.
you
The tatty
know?
this fucking name
Shit.
on your head.
Like I wasn't looking for nothing, and I told him I don't want to be with nobody. And then we lived at that.
It's
and
like
he was
when
"I'm
you
gonna
tell
prove to
them-
you."
It's like when you tell them no, that's when they want it more.
It
Yeah.
is though. It is.
It's annoying.
100%.
Like
We've
no,
never
just
Say
leave me
no-
had
say
alone.
no
Like
right
really
now.
leave me alone.
kids, never nothing. So it's like
Nothing.
nothing.
And he got your name tatted. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
He has to be a psychopath. He
I
has to
don't know
be.
what to do.
Or he's
You know
he
what to do,
sounds
you
like
just-
one of those guys. Like if you break up with him, he's gonna hurt himself or
Or he's gonna
what's
like
the- is
try
there
to
an
find
age
you
gap?
and shit.
No.
No.
Yeah, he's like just.
He's close to your
serious.
age?
Yeah, but still, like I'm not worried about that. I know how to defend myself. I'm good. Like I got, I come from a Marine family, so I know my rights and everything and how to conduct
Nice.
myself. So it's
good.
like I said, it's
Yeah.
just.
See, women just want to be like feel loved. It doesn't matter really by who. A lot of the times.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the hell love is, and I told him that. I was like, I don't know. I was like, from my perspective, I just
This is a crazy story.
Leave it in God's hands.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. This is
All I can
this
do.
is the first we've heard on House Over Baaz podcast.
And of
This is
course,
the
it had to be
first
Lizzy G. That's
Yeah.
Lizzy G is putting it on tonight. She's putting on the
That's
show.
crazy.
I'm an open book, y'all. So give me advice.
What kind of advice would you give on that?
I would say definitely be on guard.
Yeah,
If you're
Hold on. So you're saying like should keep talking to him?
I don't agree with keep talking to him, but you have to figure out how to detach. You know what I mean? You have to figure out how to
See, women don't understand how to
step back
just
and
cut off.
kind of like, because
Mhm.
that's kind of scary.
Objection.
Okay.
Weeks talking and he had, I mean, granted, that's what they do in there. Like, they get tattoos for whatever, but still, that's,
Yeah,
That's
it's
kind of-
I
that's a
never
lot.
experienced this type of shit.
Yeah.
He saw that ass and he's like, I'm tatting that
Yeah.
shit on my head.
I was gonna stay there, but not up here. So
That's just funny. I guarantee that's what it was. He's like, I'm in
so that's
love.
my little
Oh,
love
yeah.
story.
I'm so in love.
Nothing major, just a prisoner.
it's crazy.
Oh my God, man.
Oh, man.
But in God's eyes, everybody's the same. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. We'll leave it to God.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
She's all, yeah, objection to it all. Like, you got to cut that motherfucker off immediately.
I don't
He is
I don't know.
definitely going to be, I don't agree with what she said. Cut this motherfucker off, block, cut,
No,
delete.
that's what I said. But
everything.
Like I
Because
said
it's gonna be a
earlier, it's
problem.
harder for women to just detach, and cut
It
throat.
is.
And you know what I mean? Guys have a good skill with that. Like
A lot of guys don't
can
know either.
detach.
Like
They
maybe
fuck
the
up,
maybe the
you
guys
know.
that like maybe me or whatever, but like most guys, I can't see them cutting girls off like that. I just feel it's necessary.
That's true.
I just feel it's necessary. Like, okay, if a girl's a whore, I cut her off. Don't talk to her anymore. She smashed
Some-
whoever else. Like, what's the point? Like, there's nothing to talk about. There's no
Yeah.
trying to find like peace in this shit. Like
Yeah.
there's none of that shit. Just
Yeah.
go move on. You know.
We live in a crazy generation.
Mhm.
Like, I don't get along well with a lot of females because of the way they conduct themselves. And I'm a mother before I'm anything or a friend to anybody else. So I like, like your name is your resume. So
Yeah.
nobody could say, oh, they had it. Or no, like that's why I keep my shit low. And I am proud of who the fuck I am, and that's that. So I just, smile through the storms and just block it out loud. But hell yeah, I could detach. That's why I say I know men will mess it up on their own.
Mhm.
So we're just waiting for that.
What kind of? I
Yeah.
think this would be a good question for you, and like really think about the question. So, traits in a man. What would you consider good traits in a man to date, or for a long-term relationship or a marriage? Like, I think women really need to look at traits than just, oh, this dude fucking wants me and and it's kind of a turn on.
Yeah.
Like instead of just like, because the thing is a lot of guys, I know guys that will create a spark between him and the woman, and it's a fake spark.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that he's
it's
like
a lustful spark.
He's like, I can make like, that's what women want, right? They want like it by accident or a spark or some shit, and they'll create it like on like just so that woman wants
blow
them.
that spark out.
Yeah. Well, so in terms of that, like, what traits would you think that you'd want in a man for a long-term relationship?
I think leadership, someone who could take you out of your masculinity and allow you to be, feminine. So that way, it's like, I don't see men as being right or wrong, or neither woman. I think it takes people to make a balance between the masculine being able to lead, as he was called here to do, and a feminine being able to be feminine and just let her guard down a little bit instead of being all like on edge with everything and with every man, and just being over questioning everything, and just like something that just blends together, instead of it fighting each other. So
And-
it's more than materialistic. I look at spirits, at souls, at how one makes you feel. It's more of a mindset and an emotional state of intelligence before it's all like
Physical kind
exactly,
of.
physical attraction and all that stuff.
So when you say like emotional state of intelligence, what does that consist of?
Well, girls have their mood swings. A man who's not at his masculinity level is going to always argue when the woman vocalizes her certain points and trying to make her feel like, like a mere reflecting back and put the blame on her. Whereas a real man will
A
know
man
how
with
to
emotional intelligence will
Yes.
know how to
Mm.
kind of like break it
Objection.
down in a little and
and
kind
hear
of
them.
understand.
not
Yeah.
silence their voice, but vice
Right.
versa. We have to be,
Hey,
to
give
be
that
willing to
again.
hear
Give that
them.
again.
He was
John.
hesitant. He hesitated.
Objection.
He hesitated on that one.
Where's the judge?
Yeah,
That's
no.
just what I feel. I feel you guys both have to be on the same page. The woman has to be able to listen to him, and he has to be able to listen to her.
Yeah,
without
that right
it
there
being
for sure.
conflict.
Yep.
Yeah, they should be able to listen to each other and like understand that
Be able
different
to like
different points of view.
and be
Yeah.
able to still like communicate what's bothering you, if there's an issue, what's happening, what's going on, and then kind of like come to a solution with it.
Yeah.
And not, like you said, not flip
Yeah.
it on you like,
Yeah.
oh, you're being crazy or you're just imagining things. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
'cause when you leave it bottled
up.
up, it's like, you leave it all bottled up. It's like a
Yeah.
freaking soda bottle just with all that pressure just ready to
Literally,
explode.
because
So it's
then
like,
when that happens, I feel like, well, it's happened to me in the past. I'm learning to like communicate better, but I used to hold in a lot, and then I'd blow up out of nowhere, and I'd be like, what the fuck? Like,
you're not crazy.
yeah, I'm just
Took
like,
you time to get there.
yeah. So you
But that's the
definitely
thing.
have to
That's
communicate.
the one thing with girls though. They hold all kinds of shit in. Like you don't even know that you're pissing them off for whatever reason, and but so you expect us to read minds. Like guys can't read minds, so you got to tell them what's up. Like you got to
Of
tell them, hey, I
course.
don't like this.
Yeah, but you can't like.
And we're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like we wouldn't even know that you didn't like it.
Yeah.
Like we won't even fucking know
Yes,
that.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It takes two
But
to
don't-
have an
But
understanding.
you
Don't
guys,
flip it.
you guys want to look at us
But
and be
don't
like,
flip
read
it.
my mind.
That's all I'm saying. Don't flip
Yeah.
it. Don't flip it. Like if it's something I did, or you know what I mean. We're grown people here.
Yeah, flipping it's a little.
Take
a little, on the
take
crazy side.
accountability and just move on. You know what I mean?
But do women really know what accountability is?
Yes.
They do.
Like if we know we're wrong,
Yes.
what's to say we're wrong? Like,
Oh,
okay,
really?
like let me know if I'm saying too much. If I'm wrong, then let me know. Shit.
What
When they
world are
don't
we
say
on right
John.
now? Hey, John, do that one more time.
No.
Nope.
Well, at least that's the type of woman I am.
You
That's
are?
why I have a lot of,
Yeah.
I'm very vocal about how I feel and what, steps I got to take to word it right, to not come off as a bitchy way and be all novela mode. Like, no, it's like,
Novella mode. I like
like we only get there when they're not listening. So it's like, but
So in your music, what do you sing about usually? Like, what's something that you like? Let's say a song that you can think off the top right now. Is it about relationships? Is it
yeah,
about,
like real
okay.
life shit. Like,
Alright.
this past few songs I wrote was about that guy who left. Shit, had a chance, now we don't. So just called I Don't Want to Feel.
Sounds like you make people crazy, huh?
No, I don't.
No, I'm not saying like because I'm saying because like they want you. So like this guy's tatting his head, your name on his head. That's
the
crazy
first.
shit.
That's the first. Like I said, that's crazy.
Imagine some dude came up with his name's tatted on your head. Like just damn.
I'd be like,
Stop it.
I just say my
Get some
truth.
help.
I just say what happened.
That'd be crazy. Like like oh shit, I gotta run from this motherfucker ASAP.
Yeah, well,
That's a scary situation. Because his ass, that means he wants your ass like completely. Like, damn.
like I said, it is
A
what
few
it is.
weeks, so that's new.
That's
It's what
crazy.
it is. We're living in a God. God made it happen, and He'll never send me nothing I can't get through.
Oh, shit.
True. What are
Oh, shit. I don't know what to
This
say
is
to
the type
that.
of trials He sends me. Like
That-
this,
you could just, it could have not been a trial. You could have just been like, no, like this.
no?
I did.
No.
I
Like,
did.
I'm not going to talk to you. Like, I'm just going to, like, that's it.
Oh, trust, I did.
And then he just kept talking. You're like, oh, I guess I got to talk to him.
I did. And then he said his homegirl, and he sent so many people to message me, and I was like,
Well,
That's a little crazy.
people
Do you like
might-
you like it though, huh? You like it. Look at your face. You like that shit.
no, it's gonna be part of my story. I'm looking like a chapter, It's like for the climax.
Oh shit.
No, it's good. More songs, like more songs.
More songs. You got it.
creativity.
Is the name tatted on my
You know?
shit.
Do you sing like more like it's Hispanic music, Spanish?
I have
or
Spanish music, yeah, but I have yet to release it. So I'm learning the marketing aspect of this music business, right? I can't have my catalog all mixed up, but definitely I have Spanish song corridos and all of this lovey-dovey stuff. But
Nice.
right now I'm promoting my R&B soul, and everything's written by me. Everything's, I freestyle from the top. You play a beat, we can do it right now. But
Oh,
Yeah,
But
we're
it's-
okay.
well, I definitely like in a little bit. Do you want to give us a little song?
yeah, you have YouTube beat. Like I'm good at just freestyling from the top.
You can.
Oh,
We'll be
okay.
cool with that. You need a beat. You need a beat for it, or
Yeah, it could be like R&B, soul beat.
it
whatever.
has to be something you own
Okay.
because YouTube will cut us off.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you have a beat you want to email, then we can do that.
Okay.
Or you want to just do a freestyle?
We'll just do a freestyle.
Okay, we can do
Yeah,
that.
we'll do it whenever you guys are ready.
We'll,
But
get- we'll,
yeah.
we'll keep going and keep it talking a little
I got
bit, and
you
then
guys.
eventually we'll get it. We'll get it.
Okay.
What do you, in 3 words, describe yourself outside of your music?
Strong, independent, and capable.
You said a mom too, right?
Oh yeah, I've been through hell and back, girl. I'm surprised I'm alive. So it's like from here and every day out, it's just a blessing to breathe and just to make the most of my day. Anything that comes my way is a blessing from God. That's what I see it. So I do with the most with everyday giving. Not many people wake up to see the next day.
Yeah.
And with that, you got to not cut yourself short. And whether it's a good day or a bad day, as long as you woke up, it's already a good day.
Yeah.
So there's always an opposite to every negative emotion or action in your life. So you got to just, like I said, I've been through so much dark shit. That's the way my mind is programmed to think. Because if not, you just stay in that darkness and just, it'll suffocate you. And then, a lot of people don't make it out. So,
A lot of times when they're pretty much stuck in a certain like demographic of people they date or in a life that they have, they don't know how to get out of that. So even with like dating, in a sense, like you went through really like something very traumatic, right?
mhm.
And then right off the bat, you jump to a dude that's in prison that you're talking to, and that's like, to me, like when you look at it, let's look at it from the outside in. If you were an outside person,
Mhm.
and let's say this was like a sister of yours, would you
Right.
say, oh, you should continue talking to this guy?
That's
Right?
good.
Well, I'd say I gave a businessman who was, top notch and all that a chance prior to this guy. So it's like,
Yeah, but you're still
They all
talking to
got
him though.
twerks.
What I'm saying, like,
yeah. But we'll
I
see.
get what you're
It's-
saying.
It's new, so I don't.
yeah, no,
see
but
myself.
what I'm saying is I feel like women they almost stay in the same circle of things when it comes to traits from men.
Mhm.
Not that, like, let's say a businessman and then the guy in prison, they pretty much have the same traits. Let's say they have the same traits, so the way they are, how they deal with women, how they talk to them, how they treat them, whatever the cases are. Do you guys see that as how women usually stay around the same type of men, how they date? Because that's kind of what I've seen. Like they say that they don't want to be with those kind of men, but then as soon as they're out of the relationship, they're kind of dating a guy that's pretty similar to that guy.
I feel like some women's pickers off, as my therapist would say it, my pickers off. But I think
Your therapist said that?
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Damn.
that's-
Give the damn on that one.
Shit, well, I'm here to live.
Damn.
I'm gonna give a damn. I'll
Anyways.
pick who the fuck I want.
Yeah, but I think that's why he's asking that because, but you like you said, you dated a businessman, has all the law going for him probably, and then now this guy is a different lifestyle. It's 2 different styles, I feel like, of men, but maybe their qualities or traits are similar. Maybe not.
That's-
quite.
that's
like
what
he's
I'm
more like macho
explaining.
man against the men and like soft towards the women. If that's
Who
it's
the
like
businessman or the?
this new man. Like
He's macho.
even though his predicament is different, and I'm not vouching to say okay, go get yourself an inmate or that. No, because they're not all capable of. There's few
Yeah.
people that make it out that are capable of change. Like I'm able to see the difference. For instance, my mom was always in prison. My tios were always in prison
Mhm.
and whatnot. They never changed. They never had the same conversation as this man do. So he's one of those that's leaded to God and is ready to
Yeah.
make a change. You know,
Okay.
you could tell the difference. But
can
it's
I-
very few percentage.
Let me explain then this. Like, if you had a chance to, you're about to build a business, right? You have the layout, the whole business that you're going to build.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to build it in the hood, like where it's going to get, for sure it's going to get robbed, it's going to get broken into. People might come in and shoot it up. Like, it's just in a bad neighborhood. Or you had a chance to build your business in more of a suburb type of area where that there's way less chance of it being robbed. There's police that police the area. It's very good people around the area. So
Right.
where would you want to build the foundation of your business at?
Well, obviously, what you're not used to, right?
Well,
Way out.
something more
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah.
Something that's my thought process
Okay.
on things like that. Like with me, if I was to date like somebody, I look on what am I going to build my foundation off of,
Mm-hmm.
right? If I'm going to build it off something already toxic or there's a lot of bad traits going on,
Mm-hmm.
I won't even date or be in a long-term relationship with that woman,
Right.
right? And that's kind of how I look at. We talk about dating a lot on that. So like building off of already something that can really be damaging to you. I always look at it as just don't even mess with it. When it comes to friends, dating, anything, like I won't build my life around that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I respect that. I understand.
you
Yeah.
understand what I'm
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah.
That's what we talk about a lot on here.
Okay.
I've used that term a few times, but
Okay.
what do you think about that?
No, I think that analogy is very, stands out. And that, like I said, I know I didn't plan to do this, but I know
Mhm.
I wouldn't want my foundation or anything around what would,
Yeah.
be that. But like I said, it's up to actions of people. And I'm not attached. I'm the type that they have to do a lot in order for me to just love somebody like that, because I've loved traditionally and with my whole heart and everything. So
I believe
at this
that.
point, yeah.
I actually believe that.
Yeah.
Like the way you come across,
Yeah.
you can see that.
So I'm
'Cause you've
very
been through a lot
shielded
and-
and protected in
Yeah.
whatever way I am. Like I'm protected. Like
Yeah.
no weapon formed against you shall prosper, even if it's made on the inside, whatever the heck. So it's like, it's just as long as you know who you are and you know who your protector is. Don't give people the benefit of the doubt. Like God has the capacity to change everyone, and who knows? Maybe this man will have a different turnout story. I'm not vouching for everybody. I'm just saying in this predicament, he was someone that made a mistake, but his family is well established. His family are not fuck ups. He was one that had everything handed to him. His family's rich or whatever the hell. We're just gonna leave that out because I ain't rich. So, and you never know. Maybe him will be the next documentary of how to re-guide, because they have him talking to the youth in there, so and help them redirecting their lives and telling them what not mistakes to make. And like I said, I'm not condemning it or vouching or anything like that. I'm just saying you can never question other people's stories, just like people at one point questioned my story and thought I was going to be the one in and out of prison like my mother, or
Yeah.
doing all these things that my family did. And it's like, at the end of the day, God has the capacity to qualify the unqualified until they're qualified, right? So it's like, we are no one to judge. And that's where I leave it. I give my words and my blessings and everything to God, but también no soy pendeja. I know how to protect myself and how to not give everybody,
Yeah.
more than what I have to, or more than what needs to be said within the moments that's given to me. So,
Yeah.
as long as you're
Ding.
aligned.
Can I get a ding?
Yeah.
No
can,
ding.
Can
I
she
just
get a
find-
ding?
Can I get a yeehaw? That's
Hey, yeehaw, we need to get one of those.
Golly. Ew.
that's
Tough
good.
out here.
He gave the, I love John. I love John. Hey, John. That's
So, yeah,
it.
that's just my perspective. I leave it to God. Like God
Yeah.
has the power to turn people's lives around, make their stories something that other people are going to judge, and that's what makes it a greater impact.
Mhm.
So not to say I'm going to go get married to him. No, I'm kicking back. I am who I am on the outside. I have what I got going on for me and those around me, and it's up to him to make the change. I'm not reliant on him, nor him on me, nor do I see it anything serious until God himself comes down and sits next to me and say, "This too." Until then, it hadn't happened yet.
Yeah.
So.
I think Chino Mike posted something like that. Like, I look at the person that's doing housekeeping the same as the business owner. It's like, because you never know their journey and their struggle to where they're going. It's just probably a minor setback for that guy,
Yeah.
and he probably had a business at one point. Everybody's story is different, so you can't always like go off of just that. But I think that's where it's kind of different for men and women, because like men don't think about
That's what makes
the
this-
past,
yeah.
you know what I mean, for women, aside from what their body count is. You know what I mean?
No, that's literally what men look at as the past of a woman.
Of how many men
Shit,
she's been
well, I've
with.
been kept
Yes.
hostage, so
But-
my whole life until I
and-
escaped 2019. My body count is low, and I'm.
So there it is. Then you
Shit,
win. Then you
like-
already win.
Well,
She
I
said my
win
body
everything.
count's
That's
low.
why I'm very picky who I am
Yeah,
with, and I'm
yeah.
not out there fucking everybody or nobody.
Yeah.
Like that's just who I am.
Yeah.
I'm a mother to daughters, and I'm not gonna be, the way I was. People were around me. Like,
Yeah.
no, I have respect for myself and my body, and no
Yeah.
one could say that they had me. So
Yeah.
that's my word.
Yeah.
And I don't use my looks as a way to get into. No, I am. I
Oh,
was a
man.
tomboy before I learned how to dress. So it's like I grew up tough. I grew up freaking getting sent to different schools for fighting people or boys who would make fun of my butt growing up. Like because of it. I would
Now
wear
they're making fun
jersey
of it
shorts.
now.
And I was born with it. Like I said.
They're not making fun of it no
Yeah,
more.
I wouldn't. Thank you. Tables have turned. But yeah, I just grew up as a fighter. My
Mhm.
tios were boxers and everything, and they just told me how to just always protect myself if people were bullying you. I was the one that was always bullied growing up, whether it was for my body or it was for not having family. I was a loner. Like just,
You bouncing from school to school, like it's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like that's how it was. Like I was always fighting in school because I was bouncing from
Mhm.
school to school. Nobody knew me.
Yeah.
You go to a school, boom, you fight. Like everybody
Mhm.
tries to jump you. I was doing the same shit.
It's hard. People just target people, and it's like, damn, I'm
Mhm.
alone. Don't mind my business, but I do. I never lost a fight, so I'll tell you that.
There it is.
So. I'll tell you that.
I believe that
So,
too.
yeah. Like, I get the knuckles from my mama's side, but I've changed. So, like I said, I'm
So-
not here to promote fighting or
Yeah.
anything, but I do promote self-defense.
Yep, there it
Knowing
is.
your constitutional rights, baby. So that's but
I like
like
that.
I said, only if you're provoked. Like
Yeah, yeah,
us
yeah.
women, we want to be
Mhm.
safe
Girly.
in this world, but like unfortunately, we live in a world where there's a lot of predators who like to target certain individuals and whatnot.
Yeah.
And with that, you just gotta make sure, stay ready, so you know how to get ready.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Love that
So
motto.
it's just how I grew up as a kid. I was not no regular ass girl. Like I said, I had to
When you-
learn to put the hoops, had to learn to do the makeup and all this stupid shit. I was like- but yeah, it is what it is.
How old were you when you started singing?
I've been singing since I was 2. Wrote my first song when I was
Oh.
7, and
Oh,
just
shit.
yeah,
7 years old. That's crazy.
Mhm.
That is crazy.
it was like a stupid song about me having this crush on a fucking guy in kindergarten, and him like liking some other girl. I was like, I forgot how this goes. I was like, why don't we set this out in my movies together? We can go to the park and buy one ice cream cone. Like, who the hell writes that shit at 7 years old?
Hey,
I was
that's
like-
cool though.
But it's like,
Like you get a perspective of
Who I was at that
yeah,
time.
At that time.
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna be writing love songs. And I was
Yeah,
like,
you already wanted to be in
Right.
love at
I'm
that
a lover
age.
girl.
Yeah,
you
you
know, until I'm a fighter
right
girl.
off the bat.
Lover girl, forced to be a fighter girl.
Yeah, sucks. Definitely sucks.
I feel like a lot of lover girls are forced to be fighters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's like that, but you notice that a lot.
It
Don't
is
you
what
notice
it
that?
is. We get through the rounds. It's okay.
Mhm.
The rounds of
Yeah.
life. That's okay. Makes you stronger, you know? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I see every lesson, every situation, every day in life as something towards a greater return that'll be returned to you later ways. So one day, one tear, all of that stuff is never a loss. It's always going to be granted to you. As long as you keep your mindset and you know who the hell you are inside and you know what you represent and where your heart's centered at, then it's bound to be blessings all around. Maybe not from that certain person that fucked up or caused you harm, but in other ways, different people. And it doesn't have to be relations or people that use temporary freaking, enjoyment for that. I don't believe in none of that shit. I believe in like long-term relationships. Like the for instance, a relationship that I escaped, that was my only relationship ever. It was 13 years. I was with him when I was 13. I escaped in 2019. So it's like, yeah, I'm the type of, shit, it is what it is, but we're not all the same. But in a way we are. So we get to learn from others' experiences and stories and whatnot. We all go in this way and leave the same way alone, right? So you just got to take everyone's stories and personas and blueprints that they were given as their life as a way to get to enjoy this beautiful journey called life, We're all in this shit together, believe it or not.
Because you said that a lot of this stuff happened like 6 months ago, right?
Oh, well, like as far as a mentality.
Yeah,
and my
yeah. Everything that
stopping
happened.
PTSD.
So how do you feel right now? Do you feel at peace? Do you feel happy?
Yeah,
right
I
now?
feel happy. Like I feel happy all the time, even through those moments. You know, I'm the type where if people got to know me and they told you about me, like, oh, she always has a smile on her face and da da da. But it's because I vouched to myself and to God to not allow me to bleed on others. Like I don't want them to see what I hide behind closed doors, and it's not always pretty. But I leave that between me and my Creator to get through. So
Are you happy behind closed doors though? Right now,
that's a personal question. No, I am not. But I'm happy when I get out there and I do the stage stuff and I share my voice and whatnot. Like, no, it's dark as hell behind closed doors because ain't nobody knocking to check up on me, you know, or
Right.
nothing. But I don't expect that to because I got God and the Holy Spirit guiding me every way. And with that, there's something that nobody could ever break or mistake as anything else. So with that, that's all I need. As long as I got God, because I'll be all right. That's all it is.
Do you think you create like your music differently when you're like going through like an emotional phase versus when you're at peace?
Well, I think it's always going to be an emotional phase, right? Because emotions are temporary, whether you're at peace, happy, sad, mad, or whatever. Every moment and second in life, you're always going to be in an emotional state. It's just up to you to choose how to transmute it, how to allow you beat yourself up, and da da da. Whatever state of emotion that I am, I create. Whether I'm happy, mad, sad, you know, good, bad, whatever. I create. I write it on paper, and that's just been my outlet. It's just something that I taught myself how to do. Because whatever you store in your body, it's going to arise later in other ways, like in an explosion if you don't learn how to conduct it. Something else. You don't have to be the best songwriter in the world. You don't even have to be a songwriter. Everyone knows how to write, right? Everyone knows how to pick up the phone and record. You got to let all those emotions that are trapped in your body with whatever emotion you're feeling at the time, bringing it back to what you said, whether you're mad, happy, you're sad, or whatever it is. And you got to learn how to let it out so it doesn't eat you up or kill you inside. It's like the way our body works, take it to some nerd shit. Every sickness, every thought, every depression episode, everything, all that is linked to past circumstances in your life that one hasn't brought up to the surface in order to actually feel and heal. So just with you bringing that situation up to your mind, that's a healing right there that's happening. But you got to be able to take it out from your mind, put it on paper, let it out on a device, and just erase it after so it's no longer stored in your body. So that way your cells can learn how to heal each other and heal and work together instead of just being, you know, it's a little crazy, but I study a lot of shit to try to get to the bottom of the way my life was presented to me and the way others around are. So I study a lot of psychology. I study a lot of, there's this book, The Infinite Mind. It's actually a book that is studied at the UCLA, and it shows you the different aspects between the spiritual, the mystical, religion, all of that, right? It's all connected to a higher vibration, okay? You could only level up and learn how to channel those thoughts and emotions within your mind and body if you learn what it is that you need to bring to the surface. So I'm not saying, oh, go and, you know, it's just saying learn how to be present in your moments and accept the past parts of yourself that were dark, and learn how to take it all with you to the next day so you can learn how to heal. We all have battles and stories that we don't show, okay? We all have certain moments in time in our life that we choose to cover up, even if you guys have family and those around you.
Yeah.
But that's for you to heal, for you to bring to the surface your own way. You don't got to share it with nobody. So it's just simple within identity healing that you need to do within yourself. So
Yeah.
I've been fortunate to have music as an outlet, and yeah, learned a lot along the way.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you got to look at it like a dog can be happy chasing their tail. So what is really happiness? I've seen a lot of people be happy doing evil things. So I look at happiness different than I used to. But I think, because even the Bible says true joy comes from the Lord.
Amen.
So I think that that's where you find real joy, right? And then I get joy from my kids as well. So I think you got to, just like you were talking about that book you were reading, the moments. You gotta embrace those moments and hold on to them, and kind of I feel like think about them more.
Yeah.
Because all the trash that goes on in the world, you can't hold on to that. You know, what does it say? Keep every thought captive.
Yeah.
Hold every thought captive. I believe in that.
Yeah.
I truly, I've never have, except for like these last couple of years. I never really understood any of that until I feel like these last couple of years. And I feel like happiness a lot of times it's bullshit. You know, it's really joy that you need to find.
Yeah, happiness is a choice, right? It's a choice. You don't have a choice.
And it is, because you can
Yeah.
choose, and that's what you're saying. And you can choose to be happy. And think about it. Like, you see evil people doing shady shit, evil shit, and happy doing it.
Yeah, but that's a low vibrational type of happy. That
Yeah.
shit that we don't, you know.
But that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
like happiness is not, to me, it's like really how you want to make yourself feel, like on in happiness.
Yeah.
And I started noticing people being happy doing weird shit, and I'm like, why are you smiling about that shit? Like what's going on? And then you notice on yourself, like, what the fuck? I'm happy doing this shit. Like, am I really happy doing this shit?
Yeah.
Like, do I really feel happy? Do I feel good inside? Like, nah, it's something that my body wants, but not what I want. So what you're saying is all true shit. Like, that's really like on point.
Yeah, and people's perceptions of what is good and bad, like, that's on them. That's why God has, despite of the people who are sinning and whatnot, he's given us the power to choose whether we want to repeat cycles that are harmful to society that people engage in, or whether you want to go the opposite route and just choose things that make you happy for a better version and a better reality of your life. So that's where the yin and yang comes in, you know? There can't be no moon without the sun, right? No sun without the moon. It's all connected. We all have a dark side of ourselves. We all have a light to ourselves. But the more you cooperate in dark environments and dark choices and dark state, it's going to become a part of who you are, not because you wanted to, but just simply because that's who you're meant to be here on earth in order to allow others to either elevate or stay where they're at. You get me? Like, it's all a learning lesson. Like, this life shit, this earth thing, it's a level. It's a level to many more. So I'm not going to go too deep into that because I'm on some other shit, but but like, don't take it too serious. Don't take it too serious. Learn to let go. Learn to know what you want in life, whether you want to keep conducting yourself in a certain way that you are. Like, there is no good and bad. Like I said, at the end of the day, we all go one way, and that's that. So it's just up to you to choose whether you want to repeat this shit again, because you're going to get sent back here to redo it until you learn it right. So, and you're going to keep reliving this hell. Hell's on earth, right? Heaven is within the mind. It's a state of consciousness, right?
So what do you mean?
Like, okay, we're exposed to all of this darkness and all of this deep feeling to help us remind ourselves why we were brought here in the first place. It's like God is the creator of the universe. He created everything exactly the way it was supposed to be, despite if people question his, he flooded this earth in the beginning of time. So it's like, it's up to you to create heaven within your mind. Not to say go and freaking pass away and float and put yourselves in predicaments and places that are going to take out your physical being. Like, no, it's saying to allow the darkness to be a way so you could continue to embrace the light that was given you. So if you could decipher between right and wrong, what's light and dark and whatnot, it's up to you to decipher whether you want to continue to live in that hell mind state of vibration, or if you want to continue to choose happiness and joyful moments that would allow you to lift that weight off your shoulders,
Well, yeah, I even the Bible talks about, how you go through trials and tribulations, but you learn from them. You learn from them, you build from them, and a lot of times if you don't go through them, you're not going to learn anything.
Exactly.
So, I mean, even the disciples, they all went through crazy trials, and I think you're better for that. Even though you don't feel like it is at the time, but later on you realize you have to try to find out why you had to go through that.
Definitely.
You have to figure it out. And like you said, you can't do. We were talking earlier. You're like, you can't do that on your own. You gotta explore that through God.
Yeah.
Why did I go through this? Because we always want to try to do this stuff on our own, but it don't work out when you're
until it gets heavy and you have no choice but to be like, oh, hell
yes.
Like,
and you're like you could have did that a long time ago.
Let's
but
not wait.
We're human. I feel like we do that all the time. You know.
We have to think when things are going good and when they're going bad, so that way they can continue. He's with you no matter what.
Yeah.
And whatever version you are of yourself today, he loves you in every way. He's going to be there for you. You're not here to be God. You're here to be one of his. Like, he's our father. So you're loved no matter what, no matter choices you make, no matter who you are, no matter which way you go, like, you're loved. But he wants you to know that. And it's up to you to know that too.
That's wild. All the stuff that you went through, and you have a very clear mind on specific things. Like how you seem like light when it comes to all that stuff that you went through.
That may seem heavy for other people, but like I said, we all have different paths, different things, and I just learned how to get through all of the traumatic experience and turn it into comedy at this point, because I already surpassed it, I already learned it, I already lived it, and I have a lot more to learn and to live through. No more dark times. I already was brought up out of that. So now I'm ready to learn what it feels like to be, happy outside of whatever trials I've already faced alone. So learning to develop more communication, more relationships as far as
Mhm.
friendships, and more people to learn that I'm not alone in this shit. There's a lot of people who self isolate too, but it's only out of protection because it's the only thing they knew how to do growing up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm at the phase in my life right now where I want to be able to not trust people, but trust God and the people that He puts around me. Because the Bible says, "Trust no man, no woman, trust only God."
Mhm.
Right. So that's where that thing comes from. But not to say that you can't cooperate with
Yeah.
others and learn how to get through different situations and conversations and moments in time. So that's why I'm here. Shit.
Yeah.
So we're doing it. I'm doing it.
Your
What-
mindset is legit. I like that part because that's real. I think the same way on trusting people. You have to, but at the same time, you can't just be like, oh, I don't trust nobody. Because I was like that for a little bit. I felt like
Mm-hmm.
this girl and her friend though kind of brought me a little differently. Millie, they're my friends now, and they kind of changed my head up a little bit because I feel like I was just kind of like, even my
Blocking
friends, I
it.
push people away. Like,
Mhm.
I'm not really trying to do too much with you,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like maybe now I'm like, all right, I'm opening up a little, and I think that's good, but at the same time, it's unfamiliar.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
new.
saying?
Like you're getting past the shore, and you're starting to feel what the waves feel like. And you're
Yeah.
trusting. So, but it's
Yeah.
a beautiful point to.
I think
be
I
at.
think people definitely have to prove their trust, for you to trust them or for them to trust you, vice versa. Because you can't just give that out freely. You can't trust everyone, yes, but at the same time, like, kind of let them prove themselves to you.
Mm-hmm.
Give them that opportunity to prove themselves to you,
Yeah,
you know.
definitely.
and then kind of go from there.
Yeah, let their actions and things
Right.
speak for them, and the energy speaks for itself.
And,
Yeah.
and I think there's always going to be, I mean, it's a relationship, regardless, friendship, whatever, right? There's going to be slips. There's going to be maybe something said. There's always going to be something, but you got to like identify, is it that bad?
Yeah.
Is it something that's breaking? I can
Yeah.
completely unloyal, or
Definitely.
like there's always going to be things you just got to figure out
Yeah.
ways in a relationship to talk or make it work or figure
Yeah.
things out.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's easy for me to cut people off. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, me too.
So sometimes I don't even want to be
It
friends
must be a
with.
Taurus thing.
Yeah, because I will literally cut them off like they didn't ever existed, and
Mhm.
it's not just like on purpose.
No.
It's the way my brain works.
Mm-hmm.
Like cut, boom, they don't
Mhm.
exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But there's certain people that you're like, I don't want to cut these people off. I like these people. Let's figure out, because then at the end of the day, like you're gonna be like defense mechanism. Boom, cut them off,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I can't do this. I gotta work through a situation that happened with them.
You got to work through your triggers. What's triggering you in
Yeah.
your body? You got to analyze it. Because usually our
Mhm.
triggers and our responses of how others act and other things.
And that's
How they
crazy.
make you feel.
I never
yeah.
thought I had triggers
Until
until
you
I start
yeah.
understanding my own brain. If you don't try
Mhm.
to figure out what's going on in your head, I think you're stupid. Like you try to understand what's going on in your head, and even if you don't like what you see, like fuck it, you gotta figure it out, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like figure that shit out in your head, because
Mhm.
if not, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like you're gonna
Exactly.
be pushing everybody away forever,
Yep.
and that's not good. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, what does that look like for you
Yeah.
too? It's not good for you. It's not good for anybody.
Yeah.
So I think that's good, but cutting people off, you gotta figure out who to cut off and for what and why. Because there could be, boundaries that you crossed, like, right? But at the same time, can we talk about that?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you going to cut them off because they crossed a boundary? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
there's things you got to figure out,
Yeah. You
like
gotta see
how
if
you're
it's
going to.
personal or
Yeah, like are you just mad about it because you're pissed
Mm-hmm.
and now you want to cut them off, or can you talk through this shit? You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's
That makes a lot
it's
of
difficult
sense.
topic, but like with the prayer of God, I allowed Him to take control of whatever people He bring in my life, and I know that I'm protected from people who would do me wrong and whatnot. So everybody that He brings to me is a good vibration, a good learning experience. Because that's just my prayer that I've given to Him. Like, don't bring me around people that will ever pull me back into a place I've already escaped from,
That's good.
or that only bring me around people that I could help relate to, or that could elevate us as each other. You know, I'm not here to step over anybody or to, I'm here to rise with other people around me.
And that's
So,
hard to find though,
yeah.
because people don't want to see you do better than them.
Mm-hmm.
People do want to step over you.
Yeah.
And so when you do find a network of people that you can deal with like that, you got to try to tighten in with them because that's how life is. I feel like a lot.
Yeah, it's
Like
tiring. But
it's crazy how they just like, you can have really good friends or family that sees you doing something and they do not want to see that shit happen for you.
But
So you got to figure out like who is that and kind of even, I'm not saying give them everything, like, but give them a piece of you that can be part of that to help rise up.
Just pray for the gift of discernment so you can discern right away whether it'll waste your time or not.
That part,
right there.
there.
And with that, it'll save you a lot of over-explaining and trying to change. And that's why God allows certain people to mess up a certain amount of time so they just naturally make their way out of our lives,
Yeah.
Like if you feel yourself, conversations are not flowing the way they used to, or a certain person not checking, that's just protection from your Savior who's just saving you from the battle that he doesn't want you to face, and he'll do it on his own, in his own ways, in his own time, so you continue to stay in line with whatever you guys got going on inside, and it doesn't fuck up your foundation, So a lot of people have like a hollow foundation, and they have the illusion of being this and that, that. But hey,
speaking of that makes a lot of sense. Do you notice that people that haven't been through things, they are hollow? They don't get shit. Like they don't understand. It's like a hollow foundation. That's like the best way I heard of it being described.
Yeah.
Like when people go through shit, there's a lot more realness and like it's even
to the person.
Yeah.
not even, and it's weird to say, not just depth, it's stability. And you would think that's the opposite. You know what I mean? Because they've been through so much shit.
Yeah.
But there's more stability in them than just some hollow person. That you can see the hollowness in their fucking eyes too.
Yep.
You can see that shit. The way they move, the way they conduct themselves. You're like, this person is just a fucking hollow fucking piece just walking around.
It's like the big bad wolf going to blow all down the houses. The only one that stays strong is the one that built it brick by brick. You know, you could blow on the hay. You could blow on, what was the other one?
Straw.
Straws, hay, and brick.
Yeah. Brick was there to stay, to stick. So, it is what it is.
We got some chats. You want to? She's gonna read the chats right now, and then if you want to think about what song you're gonna sing.
Baby Dolly 27310 says, I needed that confirmation. God is real. He is always with us. Amen.
Who said that?
Baby Dolly 27310.
Yes.
Thank you for writing in.
Yeah, that was earlier, I think. And then UB Nub and Prince.
That's actually where I did my first show. He promoted Bella the rapper and stuff, and he was the homie. So shout out to Jonah from UBN.
He said, "That's the talented sis Lizzy G right there. Such an enlightened person." Yeah. Some fans in the chat. Thank you guys for chatting with us and watching, tuning in.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Do you know what you want to sing?
Oh, we're just gonna make something up. Let's see. You see, I know that times get rough, but you're on this road. Don't give up, and we're all free within our minds. Only time can tell why you gotta stay stronger, last a little longer. Gotta keep fighting this war if you wanna. Gotta stay free and always believe. Even though we're down, sometime we'll always succeed. Yeah, we gotta be me. That's for I just made that shit up.
Fuck. I didn't expect that soul to come out of you.
Yeah,
We
very
met the Holy
soulful.
Spirit. God. I didn't know what the hell I was gonna sing, but I said God took over.
That's right.
Hold on, you just made those lyrics up right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
and what I say by me, like when you guys want to sing that, like be you. You know? But, like,
yeah.
That's just,
Got it.
it's not connection.
I love it. That was fire.
Yeah,
You
that
got a
was.
very soulful
Thank
voice
you.
for sure.
Thank you. I didn't warm up, baby girl. So, but we
It sounded amazing.
Thank
You
you.
sounded
Yeah, it was
great.
Thank you.
Wow. I didn't expect all that soul.
Me either. I didn't. I was surprised. It was good. Freestyles could go either way.
I love it.
Damn.
That's funny.
What
Like
do you
that.
do? You have anything coming up, like any shows or anywhere you're performing?
Yes, actually, so April 4th, I've been working with Renee. If you go to my page, you'll see we have a little Easter event that we're going to be putting together for the kids. Location will be
nice.
on my page. They still have to
Okay.
make the flyer and all that. And then also June 28th, I'll be in Lido Creek. There's going to be, it's hosted by California Show-Offs. They're going to bring the cars, stage
Oh, okay,
performers. I'll be one of them. It's going to be vendors, food. It's right by the river. Take
Yeah.
Sierra all the
We
way
were
down.
just there,
Yeah,
right?
we were just there.
On
Yeah,
Sunday.
Sure. Oh, Sunday, yeah.
I take my kids there. I was like, we're close to the river. It's better
Yeah,
than the
that's
ocean.
literally what we
We've
did.
never. That was our first time
That was my first
going,
time.
and we took our kid or
Yeah.
the kids.
Yes.
But
Such a
yeah, it was
beautiful-
really odd to just be
Chill.
there and chill, and it was just.
I never been there.
No.
I was
Yeah.
like, what the heck?
It's
Yeah.
beautiful. Like once I found out that place,
was
I was
pretty
doing
cool.
Instacart and led me to. I was like, oh, I gotta bring my kids. But yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
Yeah, those.
so those are just a few. Like my bookings come as they go. I'm not, I go and I'm.
Those are
like,
paid
oh.
gigs too. They're
Yeah,
paid. Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
So it's like people they have gigs. I reach out. If they're within their budget, whatnot. And it's
Okay.
like, yeah.
do
Well,
you
I
have a
do-
manager?
No, I manage myself.
Okay.
God's my manager.
I know. I know a couple people that do events too, so I could send them
Yeah.
your way or send you their way.
Thank you. I would really appreciate that.
Yeah,
Like
we
I
got some
said,
connections.
it's
What we try
hard.
to do with Howls over Baaz, like people we bring on the show, we try to network with them and
Always,
things like that.
yeah.
Okay.
Like we're gonna start doing live streaming, like at events and things like
Oh,
that.
Beautiful.
But like,
that's gonna be dope.
Mhm.
but like really like like John
Yes.
just figured it out. Me and him and going back and forth on it last couple of days, and John just actually figured it out.
Nice.
So this shit's gonna get real.
I'm
So-
excited.
Yeah, so like we can collab on some of the events. Like what I wanted to do was start bringing guests that we bring on the show and like
Mhm.
kind of like show us in different elements. Like, well, because I train, I do MMA and boxing things like that. So I want to bring them to some of the camps that we go to, and
Let's
then
go. Should we
and
throw
show
me in
it-
there?
yeah.
Let some steam.
but that'd be dope. Like bring this like our era in
Mhm.
the whole. Because right now only like a handful of streamers are doing that,
Yeah,
but we're about to take this shit over.
that's right. We got my support. Let's do it.
Yes.
I will be there. Let me know. You got my support forever.
That'd be dope. We can even stream those events, like go to those
Yeah.
events and stream
Mhm.
there and things like
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
Be a
That'd be
whole
dope.
new avenue because that's
Yeah.
being MMA, boxing, and all that. People love that, and you're doing
Yeah.
it for the community and for the youth or what the
It-
juniors,
well,
all
well,
ages.
Well, it's everybody. So like we got like a lot of connections when it comes to the boxing. Like we have
Wow.
world champion boxers coming in, MMA fighters, all
Wow.
that stuff. So
That's so amazing.
it's just gonna be us like live streaming. Us.
okay. My face lights up. What is that? I was
Yeah.
like,
So we're
love
live
it.
streaming now, but it's not gonna be on a podcast. It's gonna be us like doing things.
Out in
Yeah.
public. Like
Okay.
it won't be in the studio. It would be like outside
on the
doing
road,
things.
like,
yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it'll be live on Kick, Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube, right, John?
Wow, congratulations. That's gonna be a big. That's gonna be a
Yeah,
takeoff.
that's a good thing
very
to
different.
tell these guys on
Heck
here.
yeah.
So you'll be seeing us
Hear that?
guys soon. I think our first one's going to be April 14th.
Oh yeah.
We're going to be Pacheco, the world champion, Pacheco fighter, the boxer. We're going to live stream at his
Diego
Ooh.
Pacheco.
yeah, Diego Pacheco over in LA.
LA.
Get ready to rumble. That's
Yeah,
that's so
and we might be sparring in there too. He might let us spar.
Hey, did Adrian
I'm
bring
down
the
to
stuff
spar.
for
I'm
me?
down too. Shit.
Huh?
Did Adrian bring the stuff?
What's that?
The gloves and stuff for me?
He didn't bring anything.
Did he come today?
Yeah, he did.
That punk.
He signed some gloves.
No, he had extra like gloves and
He
like,
might have been,
wraps
but
and
he didn't
stuff.
tell me.
Yeah, he was supposed to bring them today for me.
Oh, really?
I had talked to him because I was telling him how I went with you to the gym and like I messed up my wrist. It's better
Aw.
now, like it's fine, but
Are you using the kettlebell?
no. it's-
You gotta start
I
using it.
know.
Because like a lot of people that just start boxing, they hit the bag
They
and
don't
their
hit it
wrists
right.
start hurting.
Mhm.
Well, no, even if they hit it right, they just have weaker wrists because they're not
Ooh.
I
they're not
have,
used.
yeah. I have weak wrists, so
Like
when
I've
I
been hitting
lift
the
and
bag since I
stuff,
was a kid.
I have
so.
to use like the wrist wraps.
Oh,
to
hand
help.
wraps, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
just start with precision then, and don't try with with
Yeah,
your
yeah,
strength,
yeah.
little by little.
That's
Just
what
some
we were
push-ups
doing, yeah,
to build
yeah.
the strength in
Well,
your wrists.
push up and then you like the kettlebell.
Yeah.
Like if you hold it like this
Mhm.
upside down like this and make sure it doesn't flop,
Yeah,
you build your wrist muscle.
girl, because you
Yeah.
need that hand to
That
drive
one's
and to
hard.
write and everything. Just
Yeah.
build it.
And
It'll
other
take
things.
no longer than 4 to 6
Other
months.
things.
Oh, God, I'm scared of that.
Whoa.
I'm not doing anything extra at this moment.
You gotta keep that wrist strong for
Oh
every
my
day.
gosh.
Whoever you
No,
date.
it's gonna be strong for me.
Ah, here we go.
That part.
For home, huh?
That's
For home.
funny.
No, for when I go.
I love it. I love it. Okay.
Oh man.
Here we go on that.
Anyways.
So
Anyway.
stay tuned
We
for
had-
that, y'all.
Hey, we had to throw
Boxing
that in
training
there.
Coming up. That's
Yeah.
dope. Hell yeah.
That'd be cool because Millie can do it, and then if you want to come too,
Hell
we'll do some
yeah.
stuff. Because we're gonna I do jujitsu over at 10th Planet in Redlands,
Okay.
and I was gonna talk to the owner
That's awesome.
and see about us just like messing around doing stuff
He's
in
coming
there.
next
Oh,
week.
throw me back. I used to be
Oh, he is?
karate as
Oh,
a kid. They put my ass in karate. They stopped me
Oh,
from fighting.
karate?
I won first place in my sparring.
Oh,
They stopped
damn.
at first round. She cried. I'm sorry.
There's no crying in karate.
They cried. I
fuck.
was just like looking around. Like,
Girls
what
are
happened?
really stepping up, and especially in boxing. They're like boxing. I mean, MMA. There's a lot of girls in MMA.
Yeah, we
There's
started a
some
new
girls-
segment. We started to train artists and stuff to box. That'll be dope too.
Well, we bring a lot of MMA fighters, and we bring in a lot of boxers in here. The first
Wow.
one that you were at,
I
that was a whole boxing
seen-
segment.
Yeah, I seen the last
Yeah.
one. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
so I think it would be cool to like show us in different elements
Hell yeah,
and
gonna break off
a lot
the
of
nails,
training, and then I want to show us at events as well.
Yes, yes.
So
that'd
doing
be
different
awesome.
things.
You have my support. That's
Yeah.
intriguing already. I will be there in the ring or outside the ring, wherever you want me. I'll be there.
It'll be fun for sure.
Hell yeah.
It'll be fun
That'd be
because we're starting to get a lot of traction, a lot lately, and I know that'll just it'll bring us to a whole other level.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Wow.
But
Open
yeah.
up a whole different.
Yes. That's
Vibe.
have you ever live
worldwide.
streamed or anything like that before?
Live stream?
Yeah, like live streamed like on
TikTok,
YouTube. I know you have some music
Instagram.
videos.
Instagram here and there, you know.
Okay.
TikTok, I got locked out. I had to erase the app to get more space in my phone. I re-downloaded it, and I forgot my password.
Mm.
So that's there.
How
We're
was your
gonna make
TikTok
another one.
doing though? Was it getting bigger?
Not really on TikTok. I usually use Instagram. And
You should
just,
sing
like,
on your stuff. You'll
Yeah.
get big quick.
Yeah.
That singers get like if you were to sing that
Mhm.
alone, that's gonna because that's
Yeah.
gonna be on our clips.
Okay.
So you'll have about 40 clips I'm gonna be posting.
Okay, that's good.
But it'll be like on Instagram there'll be anywhere from like 4 to 7, but on all the rest of the platforms there'll be about
Okay.
40 coming out.
Oh, that's dope.
So
Yeah, I
it
gotta
comes out
get it.
throughout time. I just keep pushing them and they come
Okay.
out. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I gotta get back
You'll
to
be
my
on
TikTok.
Yeah, but
That's-
you gotta record you singing. Like I'm telling you, you'll probably hit big.
yeah.
And John, they do music videos. The guy,
Okay.
John out here,
Production team.
yeah.
Yeah.
They'll
okay.
put like the mic in front and then they just sing on like you know how
wow.
I'm sure you've seen those. Like,
yeah, the
yeah,
little I don't know what they're called.
yeah,
It's
they blow up though.
Old
yeah,
school
open,
mics.
yeah, open mic type of things.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You gotta do some stuff like that because that voice is crazy. Like
Oh, thank
you
you.
gotta
Mm.
you
You
gotta
wouldn't
get doing.
expect it, huh? I was like, it don't
No,
make
you-
sense
I was like,
once
how do you
I
have
start
that
to sing.
soul? I was like, that's some soul
It's the
voice.
trials
right
and
there.
tribulations.
That's old school. Like I reminded me of like some old school oldies type stuff.
Yeah.
That was-
Thank you.
that was dope.
Thank you.
Yeah. That was
Thank
dope.
you guys. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be
Aw.
here. So I
Yeah.
just want to thank you for giving me the opportunity,
Of
be
course.
yourself, to do what you do, and allowing me to do what I do, and just
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you.
And I'm gonna give you the floor. So any last words of wisdom, anything, anywhere people can find you, the floor is yours.
Oh, I just want to say thank you to everyone tuning in, first of all, and
Yeah.
for everyone in charge of this platform, the people with the production to make all of this equipment work the way it does. Shout out to everybody here on Earth just doing this thing and doing our best. You can find me on Instagram at I am Lizzy G, IAMLIZZYGEE. And then YouTube is Lizzy G with one E. So, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I just do shit, and it's paying
Right.
off. So I'm grateful to be here.
Hey, that's the best
That
way.
part.
When you don't know what the fuck you're doing and it's paying off. That's what, hey, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah.
we all here
As long
now,
as you're
don't we?
doing it, that's
Yeah.
all that matters,
Yeah.
right?
Amen.
For real.
So thank you, everybody. Thank you.
We appreciate you coming on. How was your experience on the show?
I loved it. I loved it a lot. Like I
Good.
said, open book here. We got nothing to hide. I'm trying to figure this out too. So.
Yeah.
So our slogan is "Shed the Sheep."
Mhm.
So on 3, we're gonna look at this camera and we're gonna say "Shed the Sheep." Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Shed the sheep.
Howls over Baaz. I'm Jacob Casas.
It's Melanie.
And I'm Lizzy G.
I appreciate you guys watching. We have the Dad Academy at 8:15, so we'll be back around that
Stay
time.
tuned.
So stay tuned. Peace. We're out.